She told everyone I got promoted through connections, so I showed them the work they never saw. I'd been at the tech company for 4 years when they announced my promotion to senior product manager, and within an hour, Vivian had poisoned the entire office against me. She cornered people by the coffee machine, sent carefully worded Slack messages, held whispered conversations in conference rooms. The message was always the same. Sienna only got promoted because she's friends with the VP. We all know she doesn't actually do anything. By the end of the week, my new title felt hollow because everyone believed I'd networked my way past people who actually deserved it. The worst part was watching my own team start to doubt me. People who'd worked alongside me for years suddenly questioned my decisions, second-guessed my strategies, acted like I was some imposter who'd stumbled into authority through lucky connections rather than merit. Vivian had been gunning for that promotion herself, and when she didn't get it, she decided to destroy my credibility instead. She was smart about it, never saying anything directly actionable, just planting seeds of doubt everywhere. In meetings, she'd make comments like, "Must be nice to have friends in high places," or "I wish I knew the secret to getting ahead without putting in the extra hours." The breaking point came during the quarterly review meeting when she openly questioned my strategic roadmap in front of the entire product team. "I think we need someone with more hands-on experience leading this initiative. No offense, Sienna, but some of us have been in the trenches longer." The room went silent, and I realized she'd successfully made everyone question whether I deserved to be sitting at the head of that table. That night, I went home and pulled up every file I'd touched in 4 years. The product feature I designed at 2 a.m. that became the company's flagship offering. The customer retention strategy I'd written over a weekend that reduced churn by 37%. The market analysis I'd compiled during my vacation that identified our biggest competitor's weakness and led to a product pivot worth millions. The crisis management plan I'd created during a late-night emergency that saved a client relationship everyone else had given up on. Hundreds of documents, all stamped with my name but buried in shared drives where nobody looked because the work was just done and nobody questioned who'd done it. I'd been the person who fixed problems before they became visible, who built solutions while everyone else was offline. That was exactly why nobody believed I'd earned my promotion, because they'd never seen the work happen. I spent 3 days building a presentation, not for executives, not for HR, but for everyone who'd been whispering about my undeserved promotion. I booked the main conference room during Friday lunch, sent a calendar invite to the entire product division, and titled it 4 years of receipts. Vivian showed up looking smug, probably expecting me to fumble through some defensive explanation. Instead, I pulled up slide 1, a screenshot of the flagship feature proposal with my name and timestamp showing 2:47 a.m. on a Sunday. Then the Slack messages from the VP asking if I ever slept, followed by the implementation docs, the user testing results, the revenue impact analysis, slide after slide of work nobody had seen because I'd just quietly done it without broadcasting my efforts, the customer retention strategy with my original draft showing every revision, the market analysis with timestamps proving I'd compiled it during Christmas week while everyone else was offline, the crisis management plan with email chains proving I'd coordinated the entire response while the official project lead was unreachable. By slide 30, Vivian had stopped smiling. By slide 60, people were visibly uncomfortable, realizing how wrong they'd been. I showed them the late-night bug fixes, the weekend proposal rewrites, the vacation time spent solving problems nobody else wanted to touch. Every single piece had my name on it, timestamped, documented, undeniable. Then I pulled up the final slide, a comparison chart showing project completion rates, innovation metrics, and revenue impact across the entire product team over 4 years. My numbers weren't just good, they were triple what anyone else had delivered, including Vivian, who'd spent 4 years making sure everyone knew about her normal 40-hour work weeks, while I'd been quietly putting in 80 without mentioning it. The room was dead silent when I finished. I looked directly at Vivian and said, "I got promoted because I earned it. The only connection that mattered was the connection between my work and the company's success." Then I walked out and let them sit with their assumptions. The fallout was immediate. My team apologized individually, some people in tears about how quickly they'd believed office gossip over actual evidence. The VP sent a company-wide email praising my contributions and making it clear that promotions were based solely on merit and documented performance. Vivian tried to salvage her reputation by claiming she'd just been concerned about transparency, but nobody was buying it anymore. She left the company 3 months later after being passed over for 2 more promotions. I never had to defend my position again because everyone had seen exactly what I was capable of when I decided to stop being humble and started showing them the work they'd never bothered to notice.